remember the incredible director of college counseling? Well, I had a chance to speak with Miss Dofat yesterday, and I asked her for some advice. And you know what she said? She said, well, why don't I just tell them myself? Please welcome Paula Dofat from the Baltimore Leadership School.
Every day that you wake up, you have a moment to rise. You don't have to sit down for anything. You determine and you decide who you are and what you do.
Starting from 7th grade, entering this school, like, it was very hard for me. Like, paying attention was just not my type of thing. If I didn't get it, I was shut down. I wouldn't do my homework all the time. I wouldn't, like, pay close attention in class. I would joke around and stuff. And, like, it hit me all in 9th grade when I had ended up flunking 9th grade.
Keandra, I think, is probably going to stand as one of my most exciting, student stories. I had Keandra as a 9th grader in U.S. History and Government, and I would, talk to Keandra about how I knew that she was capable of doing the work, and that oftentimes that didn't seem to translate to everything else. 9th grade was a very difficult year for her, and she had to do a lot of work to sort of, get back.
And when I had the support that I had, like from Ms. Jardis, Ms. Zitz, my mom, like just not being strict, but being at me to let me know like they care and that is something very serious. Like, this is a big opportunity and you won't really find this help nowhere else. And so like I just had to get myself together. And I just took from repeating 9th grade to entering 10th and 11th as a big step. And like when I found out I passed the Regents that I knew like I thought I would never pass, I was so happy. So like I'm just glad I'm back on track to graduate.
Like for me personally, like I have a lot of family things going on. So it's like when you come to school and when you get an education, it's like you're, like for me, I'm in like a whole new place. Like I'm not thinking about home, I'm not thinking about what's going on outside of school. Sometimes it does creep into my mind, but it motivates me.
I remember distinctly one day last June for a Regents exam, she was feeling overwhelmed, like she just couldn't do it, and we cried it out, and we wiped our eyes, and we got a drink of water, and she went on into that exam, and she faced it.
At first, with everything going on, I wasn't handling it the right way. I was at a point to where I wanted to give up, like altogether. And it kind of switched me, like in my college essay, my title is I Am Not My Struggles. So I feel like it kind of molded me into a stronger type of person, and it gives me like the little push to actually make a difference and to change myself around.
Keandra and Kiana are pivotal examples that anyone can do it, no matter what your background, no matter the challenges that you face. That you can accomplish your goal of graduating high school and going on to college. That they testify that you will be met with challenges, but challenges can be overcome and that you can succeed.
One of the things I've been saying then to them all along is, you guys are the first class, you're setting the tone. I think the girls really understand that. I've seen such a change in them just, in their maturity levels and the fact that they take it really seriously. I think that the best part, sort of the testament to how they're feeling about being seniors was the pep rally.
It's not red if you're not.
Thank you for joining us for our first annual YWCP prep rally to kick off the 2017-2018 school year. Introducing our very first senior class, the one, the only, the class of 2018. Let me hear you make some noise.
As we celebrate today, the kickoff of our senior year, I want to say to my fellow seniors, this is how we do it. Wow. Together we are making history and paving the way for our sisters. It is up to us to show what the power of education is truly about, how it can open up doors of opportunity for our girls. It can help us break down any barrier that stands in the way of our success. We can prove that with hard work, you can achieve all of your dreams. We are so close to achieving all of that, but first we must continue to work. Now it is not the time to slack off because the future is literally in our hands. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Thanks to YWCP, we all have that power. Now let's get to work and start changing the world. Thank you.
To be a senior now means it's about to be the new beginning. It's like the end of the one chapter going on to the next.
I would like to go to college because it's a big experience for me and I would love to make my mom proud. I just want to have that experience so I could be able to find my career, figure out what I would like to do, entering a real life.
I would just say in general for anybody that goes through anything in life that you can't give up. Even if you feel like you hit rock bottom, where I have felt many of times, that it's not over. You could really turn yourself around. Just by having an education, I feel, and going to college, you can make something of yourself and turn yourself around.
So every day that you wake up and you get out of the bed, remember, you are rising to a fresh start. So whatever happened yesterday, whatever happened last year, whatever happened the years before, they can be wiped away if you choose that that's what happens. Because then you take a step into your future.